Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Virgo. So if you have Virgo as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placement in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. This will be a timeless reading, since whenever you come across this reading is where it's most likely to resonate for you and not necessarily just when I post the video. So if you do happen to see this at a later date, please don't be overly concerned by that, as there may still be messages in here for you. This is also a general reading, so with the messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with these messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So if the reading resonates, then that's wonderful, but if the messages or the reading doesn't resonate or ring a bell at all, then it's just simply not your message or your reading, okay guys? So we're going to get straight into it. We have the Modern Witch Tarot that we're using today. So Angels of Love and Light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements? What do they need to know? Please and thank you for the current energies for the next 7 days. Please and thank you. Please feel free to check out the other zodiac sign readings I have available on the channel so you can receive some more messages, and these may resonate with other placements in your birth chart. So we're going to get into this. One more shuffle, then cut up the deck. So thank you for your patience here, guys. I feel one more actually. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. Okay, so let's find out what's going on for Virgo. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Interesting. So I feel like I'm getting this sense of weary energy, you know, tired here, okay, predominantly. But I'm feeling that you may be feeling affected by the moon cycles for some reason. I'm picking up on this new moon, okay, and this is, you know, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. And I do believe, as I'm filming this on the 9th of February, it's the new moon in Aquarius, so you may have a lot of air in your chart, or potentially dealing with someone romantically that may have air in their chart also. But I feel like there has been, you know, a sense of needing to take a moment, to take a pause, okay? And I'm hearing like recuperate your energy, like get your energy back here. So you may have had a lot on your plate recently, and you may have just decided, look, I'm kind of like just feeling some type of way. I'm seeing like a social battery, okay, like it's just like out of battery, okay? So maybe you're just not wanting to be too involved with dealing with many individuals here. You're wanting more time to yourself. Maybe you've just gone through a big upheaval in your life in some way, and so therefore you're like, look, I just need some time to myself. And it's not really anything personal about anybody else or whoever you're dealing with, maybe a loved one or a romantic connection or family members. I feel predominantly you're just like, look, I need some space and I need some time to just kind of feel like I'm hearing my old self, okay? So only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But let's get some more cards on the table for you guys. Some of you may have been dealing with, you know, a bit of confusion on a situation, okay? You haven't necessarily got all the facts to do with something, and you may have been trying to get more in touch with your intuition and following of your gut as to what a particular outcome may be if you were to make of a certain decision. That could also be potentially something that resonates here. What else for Virgo? Yeah, like I said to you guys about resting, recuperating, and we have the Four of Swords. Wow. So everything I've pretty much said, like how I was feeling intuitively with the energies coming through, has just been confirmed for you. So that's very synchronistic in itself, okay? So maybe you've been doing a lot more than you would do usually, like you've had this bout of, you know, stress or potential you know, just anxiety that you've been dealing with. Maybe you've gone through something quite significant and these changes have, you know, kind of pulled on you energetically, and you're just trying to get your energy back. Some of you could be dealing with I'm hearing like a bit of a cold or some sort of illness here, or I'm just feeling that you're needing to take time to, you know, look into a bit more self-care for yourself here as well. Some of you may also feel guided to meditate more often to receive of certain answers to do with how you're going to go about with a situation, which direction to go, what have you. Wow, okay, Lovers, Gemini energy, coming out reversal. Interesting, with the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel some of you have been a bit unsure about whether to end of a connection or not, okay? Or you may have recently dealt with a breakup or a separation, maybe even a divorce, and it's like now all of it's done and now all of it's all finished, and it's like, oh gosh, wow, I just need a moment to kind of soak in everything that's happened and just processing, you know, all of which of that has been going on in your life. But also what I'm picking up on as well is that energy of like you're not really wanting to be too involved with kind of getting, you know, around certain people, okay? Like maybe meeting up with friends or family or doing all these things. Like you're keeping yourself at a distance, and not because you don't care for these people or don't love of these people or don't want to be around them as such. I feel like you're just being called to like focus more on you right now, okay? Absolutely, yeah. Give to yourself at this point in time. I also feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who, if you haven't necessarily gone through a breakup or a separation, somebody else has, and they've needed to take the time to heal in regards to this. And I feel ultimately, you know, they may have waited, you know, some sort of ample enough and about a time so that they feel like they have clarity on a situation, that they feel like they've done all the right thing. Maybe they had the realization that whoever they were dealing with wasn't the right person for them. And then this person could be realizing that the person that they should be with or want to be with is you, and that you and this person are not together at this time, as I say that with the Four of Wands, 1111 card. Okay, this is, you know, potential soulmate, past life connection, twin flame energy. So you could be at a distance from someone at the moment who's wanting to heal of a connection with you, especially if you've had history between you. And they're wanting good things to come out of this connection, but you know, you may have had a certain instances where communication hasn't been very consistent, things haven't been cleared up between you and them, and you know, you may have not necessarily previously been on the same wavelength, but this person is realizing that they both want you to be, and to kind of work things out, okay, and make plans for the future. I'm hearing with that Two of Wands, and I feel like I got guided to kind of turn this back around as I'm reading all uprights, but obviously if it comes out reversal, I'll read that as well. Sorry, bear with me, I just really feel need to sneeze. Oh, someone. Oh gosh, sorry about that, guys. Goodness. Yeah, the Devil, wow. Capricorn energy. So I'm really picking up on the fact that either you or someone or both of you potentially had to close out a karmic cycle here, or to leave of a unhealthy relationship of sorts, or you and someone are opening up about your past, about what you've been through previously, and you've had difficulties in regards to love and relationships, and it didn't seem to matter like what work or effort that you put into these other connections, they just weren't working out. And there's probably a rhyme and reason for that. It's because there was some sort of spiritual lesson that needed to be learned by going through these certain experiences. Also, this energy is kind of letting me know that if this person was dealing with someone else in the past, okay, in a connection romantically, then they couldn't kind of get their head wrapped around the idea of the fact that they were still thinking about you and wondering about you when they were dealing with this other person. It's like, why am I having all of these kind of, you know, thoughts here that I probably shouldn't be having in a kind of more, you know, 18 plus type of way. And I feel like this person may have just felt like what was between the two of you was just strong physical attraction, the sense of like temptation energy, maybe even lust. But this person is realizing that that's not the case whatsoever. And, you know, they just have you consistently on their mind, like you live in this person's head rent-free, okay? This person feels like this kind of, you know, bond to you that can't necessarily be explained. This person has definitely been overthinking about this connection, and they've really been trying to figure out, you know, why is it that even if they do try to move on or, you know, distract themselves with other things elsewhere to get you off of their mind, they're just not able to do so. And it's because there's a soul connection here between you and someone. And I feel like this connection that you share, you both trigger of each other. But with this triggering, it's like you both have this sense of catalyst kind of energy whereby you know, assist each other in some sort of way for growing and for healing and becoming the better versions of yourselves here, and growing and maturing with that Page of Cups energy, especially emotionally, okay, and spiritually. This person may have been a bit immature in the past in regards to you. They may have prioritized another connection, or potentially they juggled on a situation with you and they kind of had all the balls in the air, as it were, and they weren't really giving you a straight answer as to what was or wasn't going on. But there was definitely a hold on this connection, but now they're wanting to move on forward in regards to this, okay, with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. But yeah, there was definitely a period of confusion here. There just seems to be a lot of other people around that had of certain things to say to try to get this connection, you know, not moving in the direction that ultimately you would have wanted to with this person. Yeah, but this person is kind of seeing through all the BS and what people are saying and how their projections have made a difference to their own actions and behaviours, but also in regards to, you know, the movement of your connection as well, I'm hearing, okay? What else is going on here? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This person wants a brand new beginning with you. Absolutely, they want something solid. With the Page of Cups, this person may owe you an apology, or this person wants to confess and open up with their feelings. They want victory and success in regards to this connection. They hold a lot of respect. They see you in a light here, and they have a lot of respect for you. Okay, Three of Swords. With the Five of Pentacles, absolutely. You know how I was picking up on that energy of like other people around saying of certain things, you know, trying to continue a separation between you and someone, so there wasn't a sense of movement to get you both to feel a certain type of way where you're out in the cold or rejected or abandoned or feeling less than, and to continue being single here, or feel that you would never get in a relationship with this person. But with the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance coming through and the High Priestess, you know different here, okay? You know different, that you just both have been through a cycle here that you've needed to both individually close off in your own personal lives for your own journeys. And, you know, ultimately between the two of you as a connection, you've needed to do of this so that you could actually get together and work things through, okay? Other messages I'm picking up on are that there are certain people around you right now who know that you're about to have this big kind of come up, okay? This glow up energy. There may be a little bit of jealousy or envy around you. I do believe in one of the last readings I did for you, which was a very promising reading in regards to, you know, money here. I believe I called it money moves or making money moves. So it's like you are literally getting in this energy of going from rags to riches here, okay? And I feel that once you have your mind set on something, there's not really anything that can kind of distract you from a certain goal or a certain dream that you're trying to achieve here, or reaching a certain amount of, I'm hearing like, you know, finances or particular resources or what have you. Yeah, I feel like as I'm doing this reading, I feel like I'm getting more and more out of breath. And that's why I'm picking up on this sense of like you're wanting this go, go, go and get it all done. And there's a sense of excitement that you know that something is working out for you and turning around in your favor. But you may be just kind of neglecting your health a little bit here, or kind of not getting in that kind of more kind of resting, receiving energy. You may have this kind of insight, as it were, that you constantly need to be doing of something, you know, being productive, as it were, to be trying to manifest of something for yourself. And that actually comes from a place of fear, okay? It comes from a place of lack. It comes from a place of not feeling, you know, like whatever you're doing is enough. And, you know, I feel that something you may be addressing as of right now is looking into maybe a little bit of shadow work here, or potentially reflecting on certain things from your upbringing, about certain beliefs that may have been kind of portrayed onto you here, you know, through maybe karmic connections as in relationships or family members or friends or whatever. You know, you've had to kind of rewire your mindset here. I'm getting something to do with subconscious programming. I'm hearing affirmations. I'm getting told something to do with writing, journaling, scripting. I'm also picking up on, like, as if you know, when you fall asleep, I'm getting frequencies that you may be listening to here to assist you, or kind of I'm getting something to do with prayer as well, okay? You may be doing that a bit more often, or wanting to get in contact or connection with your, you know, spiritual team here, if that's something that potentially resonates. Because I feel like you have a very strong connection and you're very intuitive here. And, you know, when you're inspired to take action, you go full force with that. And that's great and all. But sometimes you may forget about kind of taking a moment to look after number one, looking after you, and knowing that there is a sense of a balance, and that, you know, doing too much of one thing, even though that it can be pretty good for us, or we feel like we're doing of the right thing because we have that motivation and drive, that ambition, it's just taking a moment and realizing, hang on a second, you know, this is all kind of well and good in theory, and in an idealistic type of world, I would just kind of carry on through and like work like a robot, okay, and achieve of certain things in a certain time frame. But it's just a sense of forgetting that you're, you know, you're human, okay? That you're human, you know, you're a spiritual being having of a human experience. And obviously it's a sense of having this balance between your masculine and feminine energies, but also this kind of light and dark aspect of self as well, because we have the Lovers and the Devil, and they are in fact like opposites of each other here. You know, the Lovers representing the higher self and the Devil representing of the ego. But originally we saw that the Lovers was in reverse, and so therefore there was the double confirmation of more, you know, kind of shadow energy, or being in one's more kind of ego here, because of the sense of doing of certain things driving us in a place from a place of lack or unworthiness or rejection or guilt or shame or something like this, or anger, okay? I'm getting something to do with revenge as well. I don't feel like that's something that's gonna resonate with anyone, but if this is not necessarily you, okay, this could be someone around you or people around you who have been very much driven here to kind of block you, or have these obstacles in your way, or make delays in your life, or for you to be having these trials and tribulations and challenges where you're not getting to the level of where you're wanting to get to. So I feel like there has been potential, you know, I'm picking up on like evil eye, etc., if that is something that resonates here. Because, you know, even if people are kind of thinking of certain things and they're trying to project, you know, oh, well, I don't want them to do well in their business, or I want them to fall ill, or what have you, that's a form of like evil eye and black magic, etc. You know, because they're not coming from a nice place here. So you do have people around you that know you're going to be very successful here, and that you're meant to be someone that stands out in the crowd and have the spotlight on you at some point, where you're able to kind of share of your light and be of service in some sort of way, especially if you you know, are relatively spiritual here, or a healer, or you have certain gifts, abilities and talents whereby you're able to transmute certain types of energies and channel it into creative pursuits here, and then obviously make, you know, some pretty decent money out of it as well. Okay, you know, people are wanting of these things for themselves. I'm also getting like a potential copycat energy too, okay, because obviously these two cards are like kind of one in the same, even though they're different. So, you know, you can try with your best to copy, you know, the original, but it's never going to be the same. So you may have had people who thought that they could, you know, dress like you, do their hair like you, you know, their makeup like yours, or talk like you, walk like you, that type of thing. Okay, I'm even picking up on someone maybe trying to steal off someone's content online, as in if you're a content creator or an influencer of sorts, or you do something on social media to promote yourself or your business or certain services or products that you have, you know, on the go here. You know, there have been people around you that may have not, you know, wanted you to do well, or they've been trying to take of your, you know, your things here in regards to that. I'm hearing like ownership or copyright or do of something that, you know, they're wanting to kind of piggyback off of your kind of success here, but they're not going to be allowed to do it. They may have been able to get away with something for maybe a small amount of time here, but it's only temporary. And, you know, it won't be long until kind of karma comes back around and bites them on the butt, and then they really wish that they never had done anything in the first place, because, you know, you never have done of anything to harm of anyone else. Okay, I'm just getting this kind of like potential return to sender vibe. Okay, so if you felt like something was off, or you knew that, you know, things were not necessarily working out for you, or you may have felt like, you know, you spoke to someone and you were open about something that you were working on, you felt like you could trust of someone or confide in them, and then all of a sudden, as soon as this information like came out to that person, or you just said it out openly, it was like automatically there was some sort of barrier that got put in place, and, you know, like this kind of blockage, and, you know, the flow, the momentum of something working out for you just came to a halt here. Like, it's like you stopped at a red light, you know, in traffic. Okay, and you may have been a bit like, oh gosh, well, why on earth are things different now? And you may have thought nothing very much of it, because you were open and you were kind of telling of certain people or putting it out there of, you know, what you were trying to achieve or do here. And then there's the sudden realization of, gosh, no wonder I feel the way that I do, because I let so-and-so know, or I put this out there. Okay, and now I'm feeling restricted, or I'm feeling tied down, or I'm feeling, you know, like maybe I'm going backwards again. Maybe I feel like I'm not making that sense of progress. So I'm picking up on like an energy vampire kind of vibe as well, that could be significant, that's been trying to siphon this sense of energy from you. I'm also getting that somebody may have been trying to steal, you know, your destiny here, like trying to steal the sense of having the life that you're meant to be living, or you will be living very soon, that is due to you or very much owed to you, like it can't be taken away from you. But somebody has tried to interfere with this or do something to prevent you from getting to this next level, because they're coming from a place of hurt, they're coming from a place of pain, and they haven't taken the time to look at their own kind of woundings of themselves or within themselves. And so therefore, you know, misery loves company, hurt people type of thing. But I feel like you've never done of anything to hurt of anyone, but it's coming from a place, you know, of, you know, envy from these other people, if you kind of get what I mean. I'm picking up on the green-eye monster type of vibe, okay? But I feel like just continue what you're doing. Don't worry about if there has been temporary issues. They will soon be kind of resolved. You'll have your movement forward. Things will pick up for you again. Your finances will be improving. There will be someone coming in regards to love who's going to open themselves up to you. and they're going to let you know how they've been feeling. Or, you know, this is somebody brand new coming in who's very driven as well, and they want to open up to you about what they've gone through, and they may have difficulty with being vulnerable, but they feel like you are someone that they could do this with. And I feel like things would just kind of naturally grow from there really beautifully. But please don't be too hard on yourself at this period of time, and just know that everything is unfolding for you in the way that it needs to, okay? I'm getting like divine timing here at play. Interesting. Wow, gosh, all these messages literally just kind of like flowed through me, okay? Like I didn't even feel like I had much chance to stop and breathe. So I feel like there was a lot of channeling coming through. So obviously this is definitely someone's message. But with these readings, they are general, so please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But we have strong Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius may be significant, Sagittarius. Okay, other signs that we may have seen earlier may resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements. Okay, for yourself or maybe a love interest or someone that you're dealing with here. But 444, 111, 1111, 666, 333, 777, and also, yeah, I got told to say 616 for some reason as well. Interesting. Okay. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of your reading. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already done this. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you in those comments when I can. So thank you so much. If you did wish to financially donate, there's a link in the description box below for a PayPal, which is for the channel. And there's the other option of super thanks, which is listed underneath of this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already done this. I greatly appreciate you guys. Please also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you, so you don't miss out on future content or updates to do with the channel. And last but not least, thank you to my members. If you wish to be a member, there's also a link in the description box below for that as well, with all the information that you need. I'm very grateful to you guys, so thank you so much. And also, please feel free to check out the other zodiac sign readings for more messages for those other placements in your birth chart. But this has been the current energy reading for the next 7 days for Virgo placements. So I hope you have enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments down below. I'd love to read them. So sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Please take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.